Are you always on the go? Always doing, going, never resting? What if your drive to get things done is actually driving your body into chronic tension and leading to chronic illness? Let's explore the green light reflex and how to soften it, starting with breath. The green light reflex is your body's go mode. It's designed to propel you into action, part of our evolutionary design. I mean, think about it. When we needed to run, to chase, to hunt, to work, or to respond quickly, this reflex helped us activate the powerful muscles along the back of the body, our spine, our glutes, hamstrings, neck, and jaw. There's a problem. Modern life never completes the stress cycle as it's designed in us. We never get to the rest and restore piece. We get stuck in this reflex, and instead of short bursts of activation followed by deep rest, we live in constant stimulation. Emails, text, deadlines, alerts, social media, pressure to perform. Keeps our muscles braced, our breath shallow, and our nervous system like totally switched on for action. Over time, this chronic green light activation leads to back pain, jaw tension, fatigue, headaches, shallow breathing, and just emotional burnout. We begin to mistake tightness for strength and tension for productivity. The body forgets how to turn off and access true, deep healing and creativity. The green light reflex may make you look strong, but it silently can wear you down. So how can you interrupt this pattern? Well, one of the most powerful direct ways is through a practice called lower back rib breathing. This is the kind of breathing we naturally did as babies. It's deep, expansive, and calming, but most of us lose access to it, especially because the muscles in the back of the body are gripping all the time. So let's explore it now. This is about bringing your awareness, your attention, into intention. So, sitting or lying comfortably, put your hands gently on your lower back ribs. Let your thumbs wrap around the back of your ribs and breathe into your low back. Simply breathe normally and observe. Do your lower back ribs even move? Or you have a tendency more to be an upper neck breather, anxiety breathing, or breathing from the belly, deep breathing and often calming, but do you allow your low back ribs to actually get on it? As you breathe in, do you notice, does one side move more than the other? Do they move evenly? Is there any movement at all? Many of us are so bound in the lower back muscles that these ribs hardly even move, but they're meant to. And when they do, you breathe more fully into your lower lungs, stimulating vagal nerve response, activating relaxation. So, with your hands on your ribs still, let's see if we can guide the breath. Inhaling softly through your nose, aim the breath directly down into your low back and side ribs. Imagine the ribs expanding like wings, wrapping outward. And as you exhale slowly, feel those ribs gently return inward. Let your upper chest relax and your belly stay quiet. Not forced, just relaxed. They'll probably still move, but start with the movement in the low back ribs. Just check it out. Repeat it for several breaths. Can you do it? Lower back rib breathing restores the gentle breath like you had in infancy before things were so hectic, and it unlocks the body's natural calm. Studies show that diaphragmatic breathing, especially when focused on expanding the lower rib cage, activates this like sweet relaxation response in the nervous system called the parasympathetic response. It lowers your cortisol levels, improves your heart rate variability, which is a sign of health and vitality. It also supports emotional regulation. Slow, deep breathing techniques lead to measurable reductions in anxiety and physiological stress markers. You breathe better. So the low back ribs are where the diaphragm attaches in the back and can create deep expansion. This is different from the shallow upper chest breathing we use when we're running from a lion. That's called accessory breathing. And guess what? There ain't hardly any lions for us to run from. So in modern life, we're overusing it and we're constantly breathing in a stress response. So as you relearn how to breathe into lower back ribs, so many cool things happen. Shoulders relax, your spine softens and lengthens. You can start to feel supported from the inside out as the back of the body becomes used the way it's designed. The nervous system slows down and the senses of urgency begin to fade. You can actually break anxiety responses by focusing breath here. You become more emotionally present, less reactive, and more open in relationships. And maybe most importantly, you can remember that doing doesn't require tension and that being is okay. In nature, all productivity is balanced with restoration. Trees grow up because they're rooted deeply. Animals sprint and then rest. As a matter of fact, if an impala gets away from a lion, it shakes vigorously as all the cortisol and the stress hormones are released, and then it goes back to eating grass as if nothing happened. Our bodies get stuck in go mode, and that low-level tickle's always there keeping us going. Low back rib breathing can help reconnect you to that rhythm. It's your body's way of saying, I'm here. I can remember how to soften. Breath is not just fuel, it's feedback, and it's telling you this is safe to slow down. So this week, take a few moments each day. In fact, I would say a few moments each hour, and just breathe into your low back ribs. Are they moving? Can you feel them move? Can you breathe there with less and less effort? Let it be a reset, a soft doorway out of the green light reflex and into more gentle flow. So comment below. What did you discover about breath today? Could you find movement in your back body? Subscribe, hit the bell. Next week we'll explore how the spine holds emotional history and how movement can unlock your future. Let's keep restoring balance together.